Hi, I'm Dylan and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're talking about the HOKA Bondi X, a well-cushioned non-racing shoe with a carbon fiber plate inside it. I know what you're thinking, why is there a carbon plate inside a non-racing shoe? Well, we'll get to that in a sec. But first I want to recommend that you watch a video I've recently uploaded explaining why HOKAs have oversized midsoles, as it makes a good preface for what we're going to be talking about in this video. So I'll link it in the top of the description. Anyways, many of you will know of the HOKA Bondi. It's HOKA's oldest and most cushioned road running shoe in their lineup. It's got a really strong following as it offers runners a unique cushioning experience they can't get elsewhere. And then there's this, the Bondi X. It's the contemporary faster version of the traditional Bondi. But unlike other carbon plated shoes in HOKA's lineup, like the Carbon X and the Rocket X, the Bondi X is by no means a speed shoe. Unlike other carbon plated shoes that give you a noticeable pop in your stride, the Bondi X's plate works a bit differently. Now the main reason for it is to give you a rigid toe off so that you do roll off the toes a bit quicker, but also so that this rocket curved shape is maintained and ensuring that it doesn't lose its rigidity with wear, like I've found on my glide rides, which shouldn't be able to bend. So this rigidity is going to firstly allow you to roll off your toes a bit quicker. It's going to ensure a little bit more of an aggressive rocker and ensuring that it doesn't wear out over time. And then the last reason is just to give it some structure, because we've got a really soft foam throughout the shoe. So it's the key component keeping the shoe together and ensuring that there's structure to the shoe. The shoe's strong point is that it's a fun, easy day shoe that's soft and forgiving underfoot. You're not limited in terms of how far you can take the shoe, as you can go the distance in it. Another cool way to use the shoe is as a progression run shoe, whereby you're starting out at a relaxed pace and you're gradually picking up your pace throughout your run. Conceptually, the shoe's very cool. I love the idea of having an easy day shoe with a carbon plate inside it, as there's protective benefits the plate can offer your body while you run. The shoe has an oversized midsole and extended heel, which really allows you to let loose on the downhill and not have to think about landing too nimbly. Like all other HOKA shoes, there's this metatarsal rocker up the front here, which is this curved shape, and it allows you to roll off the ball of your foot and pivot off your toes nice and comfortably. And similarly, like most other HOKA shoes, the Bondi X has a 5mm drop. There is a slight optical illusion of the shoe in that your heel in fact sits about 1 centimeter lower than the shoe's sidewall cushioning. So the stack height isn't as much as it seems, but the shoe still is pretty bulky. So if you're looking for a more versatile trainer, a shoe like the Rincon is probably the strongest in HOKA's lineup. In terms of sizing, the Bondi X runs true to size. I would recommend following US sizing though. In terms of width, I found the shoe to run just a touch wide for my narrow foot, so most likely would suit your standard width feet the best, or runners that have a slightly broader foot. Then there's this heel tab feature at the back that does help you put your shoe on, and you've got this thin tongue that is relatively lower down the foot. I personally like this, but some runners have pointed out that it's not their favorite feature about the shoe. Then overall, I think aesthetically it's a really, really cool shoe. It does have a premium feel to it that validates its price. So in conclusion, this carbon fiber plated shoe isn't for racing, but it does offer well-cushioned enthusiasts a contemporary alternative to the traditional Bondi that is more bouncy and has a more rigid rocker. The shoe doesn't discriminate against you if you are hard on your feet, as it prioritizes shock absorbance. And it could be a shoe for someone who's looking to graduate into a more aggressive carbon-plated racing shoe in the near future, but still requires the DNA of a traditional Bondi in the meantime. So in this regard, HOKA are really progressive for who they're designing their shoes for. Thanks very much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and tune in very soon for another shoe review. Until then, cheers.